Amy sure doesn't give up that easy.
What is this place? Sure is bright.
We got some time. Feeling lucky?
Got it! We only have 24 hours
Okay, let's go!
Yes, sure, it's bright here, Knuckles. Hello guys, my name is English LP, today with a new part in my Sonic Heroes Let's Play. And today we will be going to Casino Park. Yes, Casino Park only. I've decided to upload one stage only. Because if I would put the two stages and the boss together in one video, it would be 30 minutes. Basically, I choked very hard on this stage. This stage only is 15 minutes, around 15 and 13 minutes, and I still cut some parts out, so I decided to do it separately. The boss and the second stage will be tomorrow on YouTube, and today the Casino Park stage will be up. I did a pretty good job on the next stage, but this stage went very slow. Because of the gimmicks that are in this stage, because there are some gimmicks in this stage. This stage is casino sort of themed, and basically they put a sort of pinball system in this game, in the casino stages. Basically, that means that you are a pinball and you have to press the space button to control the flippers in order to move to the next sort of area of the stage. This is a first look at the pinball gimmicks. I feel that the pinball gimmick is a really bit, it's fun at times, but it can be really frustrating. Like here, I cut the Knuckles part out because I was playing for around 1 minute only trying to get Knuckles to the end of the sort of pinball section. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, so I had to cut it out because it would take too long and it would be very boring. And the video would be very long. But I feel that, there's too much emphasis on this sort of pinball system. There is too much pinball in the casino stages, and it really is, most of the time is luck. There is some skill in there, but you really need some luck to hit the boosters and hit the right angle. And it really can screw you up, because if your teammates fall off the map, you lose your teammates until you land, I think, on solid ground. And that doesn't happen anytime soon when you're in a sort of pinball section, especially in the second stage. But the first stage, it is doable. There were a lot of dead cheap bottomless pits in the second stage. In the first stage there aren't so many. The first stage is always easier, but I don't know. I choked at this stage, and the second stage I didn't choke. I actually got an A rank on the second stage. I'm not gonna spoil what I have on this stage, but I'm really disappointed about the rank. If you haven't noticed, I having a conversation with you while I'm not playing the game. Ooh. Look, that's very handy because Tails did make it, so I can switch to Tails. But if Tails would have died, I couldn't switch any time soon to Tails. But what I was saying, I'm actually recording this and not playing the game. I'm making a post commentary, not a live commentary. Oh, look at this part. You can actually skip a whole section if you're doing it right, but I didn't do it right, unfortunately. But you may have heard that I'm making a post commentary instead of a live commentary. That's just because I like to play separately from commentating. It gives me more comfortability, if I say that word right. I'm not native English. Anyway, it makes me more comfortable, and if you haven't noticed, there's less lag in my video, just because I'm not recording and playing at the same time, so there is maybe some lag, but there isn't a very high rate of lag. And I can focus better on the game, meaning better ranks. And I think my commentary also improves because I can sort of plan my commentary out, what I'm going to say. I'm holding actually a sort of notepad in case I don't know anything to talk about, and you know, it really helps me because I looked at my previous commentaries and they were a bit of, you know, a bit of quiet because I didn't know of an that costed me my rank there. But it's sort of, they were a bit of quiet because I didn't know anything to talk about. And that really irritates me.
Must be my lucky day.
And it may irritate you, or it's less entertaining.
Leave it to me. Let's go.
So I decided to do this because it may help my commentary. There is a special stage in here. Oh, I used my team less by accident. But there's a special stage in here. Otherwise the video would be 8.5 minutes and that would be very short. So one special stage and one stage. The stage is Casino Park. The special stage is actually not a Chaos Emerald stage because Chaos Emerald stages are only in the second stage of a team, if you know what I say. The next stage, Bingo Highway, will be a Chaos Emerald special stage if you would be able to grab the key until the end of the stage. I remember this stage, man. I think it's one of the most graphically best graphically looking stages in the game. Sonic Heroes isn't that good graphically. I'm playing on the PC, so that's a bit better than the GameCube and the PS2. But Bingo Highway, it has so many colors, and if your screen is decent, you can really see a beautiful contrast between the colors. That would go. Here I'm waiting for my partners because if I may switch, I might be ending up again in the pinball section. You really have to look out for that. There are lasers there in the door. I think you can get through with a switch, but I couldn't find it. But when you're Espion from Team Chaotix, the speed out, you can actually turn invisible, and you may be able, if I recall correctly, to pass that door in invisible mode. But don't quote me on that. Anyway, I remember this stage very hardly. I used to play Sonic Heroes when I was young. It was my first game that got me into gaming, and I liked it very much. I think it's still one of the best Sonic games in the world. Anyway, a very unfortunate thing about this game is that all teams play the same stages, only the type of stages is different regarding difficulty, because Team Rose has the easiest stages and Team Sonic and Team Shadow have the most difficult stages, and Team Chaotix is in another case, they have a sort of mission. But I find it, pretty unfortunate that they made all stages for the same teams. But it is what it is. But I have a question of today. Please let me know, what Sonic game do you find the best graphically looking? I like Sonic Unleashed because Sonic Unleashed is the only HD game that I ever played from Sonic with Sonic 06. And I think it looks very good, the cutscenes. Because I play in HD on my PlayStation 3. I cannot record PlayStation 3 unfortunately. I don't have a capture card, but I like it. I think, tell me what game I should play, because I only play Sonic Heroes at the moment. I've discontinued my Harvest Moon Let's Play because I don't feel playing the game. And maybe you know a fun game. I want to have sort of an experience with the game because I don't want to make a blind Let's Play, because that would be meaning that I must make a live commentary, and that would be very you know, not entertaining because I'm not good at live commentaries yet. I don't have the experience to make a live commentary. I can do it, but it would be really boring. They want you to switch in special stages, like you want to switch from Sonic to Knuckles. But I tend to find Sonic the fastest character to play because, I don't know, he's the fastest. I don't know why they would switch. If you're switching to Tails in a special stage like now, see how your speed decreases. It's so slow, and I don't know why they did that. Later on you will find a sort of hot air balloon with chows in it. That's a pretty easy section, to be honest. There is a good and a bad chow in the balloon. The good chow drops sort of power up balls and the bad chow throws spikes. That's only in the first special stage, I think. It isn't in the Chaos Emerald special stage. Here it is. You cannot switch to a flying or power correct character. But they are pretty easy to overcome, to be honest. And it's a fun thing. But we almost reached the end of this video, and there is the goal ring. So we won't get a rank really. We get a certain amount of power-ups. But I think we did a great job. Look, we got 3 power-ups, so that's not bad. But guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what game I should play and what game you think is the best graphically looking Sonic game. And I see you later.